What is up, everybody? Happy New Year to you. Hope it is off to a big bang for everybody. I was sitting here today and I was thinking about a word that come to me as I was waking up a couple of mornings ago. And I really felt like I was supposed to share this just to hopefully bring you some encouragement. But as I was waking up, I heard the phrase Kinsman-Redeemer. And I know the story of Ruth and Boaz, but I'd really not really ever looked deep into the meaning of that word. And so I did a quick little Wikipedia search. I love to see what they have to say about things. And man, I just began to get so encouraged by what I was reading. So typically that kinsman redeemer word comes from a Hebrew word. And I'm reading here, so if you see me looking away, but it is a goel. And the function of a goel is a person who, as the nearest relative of another, is charged with the duty of restoring the rights of another and avenging his wrongs. One duty is also to purchase back a relative who had been sold into slavery. Another was to avenge the death of a relative who had been wrongly killed. One carrying out this vengeance was known as a Goel Hadam, commonly translated to English as Avenger of Blood, which, look, if you're looking for some candidates for your Justice League, the Avenger of Blood is definitely somebody you want to be in your corner. But what I wanted to encourage you with today is this. Look around you. There are so many things right now where I feel like people maybe have felt like they've been wronged, or all of these different things. And what I really feel like, and part of this I think is for 2021, is this. For those who want to find recompense through their own strength, there will be an opportunity to do that. However, the fruit of that will be only what you're able to attain to in your own strength, which is typically limited. But I feel like for those who are willing to put their trust in the kinsman redeemer, which is Christ, look, he gave himself. Every single person on the planet, he came with the desire. You were the joy that was set before him, and he willingly offered himself so that the judgment of our, being slaves to fear, being slaves to sin, being slave to anything outside of what we were originally designed, which was basically to live a life in communion with him. And I feel like that for those that are willing to take their hands off of that plow and say, Lord, whatever has come against me, whatever has been done to me, and even in the world around me, right now I'm going to lean into you, knowing that it is his function as our Redeemer to actually bring all of those functions, restoring the rights of another, avenging any wrongs that has been done. And I feel like so many people have found their place in this mission for justice. But I'm telling you, a question I've asked myself the last 3 months of this past year was, what does heaven's justice look like? What does it look like to be recipients and then give the justice of heaven? And the thing that I keep coming back to is heaven's justice looks like Jesus on a cross saying, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. And when we're able to let that be the song of our heart, the meditation of our heart, that Lord, no matter what it is that you feel like someone might have done to you, you can stay in a place of harboring or holding on. And ultimately, it's basically a self-imposed imprisonment. But if you're willing to say, Lord, I know that you will restore all things, and I know that in the end, you will bring retribution because you're my kinsman redeemer, you're going to find that what you couldn't have produced in your own strength is going to come forth. And I really believe this. So if you felt like in the past you've been a slave to any of those things, I want you to know, no matter who you are watching right now, no matter what you've done, no matter what your lifestyle looked like before this very moment, Jesus Christ came and he gave himself as a willing sacrifice that you could not only know him, but that you could have him living on the inside of you. And to me, beyond that, what else even matters? You have Christ in you, and that is our hope of glory. And so I believe that this is a year for us to really not lean into our own strength, but to rest in him, that he has already done the work, that he's already going before us. I love the scripture that says, you go behind me You go before me. It actually says you go before me to prepare a place ahead, and you go behind me to protect me from my past. And so he's operating everywhere around you so that you can see full fulfillment of what he desires in your life. And so that's a word for every single one of you, no matter who you are. Jesus gave himself for you, and he loves you, and he's constantly praying that you would come to know the full expression of his heart for you so that you can be the full expression of his heart all around you. So pray this blesses you. Hope this year is going to be amazing. And I believe that we prophetically need to declare, get excited. There's something on the brink of coming, and I'm just so thankful to be a part. And I appreciate you listening today. Have an awesome day.